In the year 2015, coordinated terror attacks in Paris killed 130 people. On Wednesday, Salah Abdeslam, the only survivor of the 10-man unit that carried out the attacks, was found guilty of murder and sentenced to a full life in prison. This is the toughest sentence available under French law. The court also convicted 19 other men involved, 6 of whom are believed to be dead. The trial, which was the biggest in modern French history, began last September. For 10 months, victims, journalists and families of the dead lined up outside the specially built courtroom in Paris to piece together the story of the worst attack in France since World War II. The Islamic State had claimed responsibility for the attack. On Friday, the 13th November 2015, suicide bombers first struck outside the National Sports Stadium. This was followed by drive-by shootings and suicide bombings targeting cafes and restaurants, and finally a gun attack. Over 400 people were injured alongside the 130 who were killed. A 32-year-old Brussels-born French citizen, Abdeslam, was given life-term sentence. It offers only a small change of parole after 30 years. Another 19 suspects were found guilty of either plotting or offering logistical support, with sentences ranging from 2 years to life in prison. Only 14 of the 20 accused appeared in court. The rest were missing or presumed dead and were tried in their absence. 9 of the 10-man group who struck the city died that night, either killing themselves or being shot by the police. This includes Abdeslam's elder brother, Brahim, who detonated an explosive vest at a Paris bar. Abdeslam was the only survivor. He went to a bar in the north of Paris, but later dumped his explosive vest in a bin. He called friends to collect him and drive him back to Brussels. For months, he hid in the city where he had grown up, evading one of Europe's biggest manhunts. He was arrested in March 2016 after a shootout with Belgian police. Abdeslam, at the end of the trial, apologized to the victims, telling the court in his closing remarks that he was not a murderer or a killer. French politicians stated their support for the sentencing, saying that justice had been served. Families of victims and survivors of the attack also reacted to the ruling. Listen in.
Je suis extrêmement satisfait des peines qui ont été prononcées. Je trouve qu'elles sont largement à la hauteur de ce que l'État doit faire pour se protéger de ce genre d'individus. Et c'est un message extrêmement clair aussi adressé à l'ensemble des personnes qui sont tentées par l'expérience de l'islamisme radical.
It was justice, for sure. But justice can't do everything. Justice is just, applying the rule of law, and it's not healing everything. We'll see that. It will help us heal, but we still have work to do, obviously.